I start every video by saying this, but I have to say it again. Thank you so much for, well, at the time of filming this video, 145 subscribers. That is insane. Now, to some people, that may be small, but to me, it is a huge number, as it means we are growing super fast. Like, it's amazing how fast we are growing. So I just want to say a huge thank you to all the new members of our ASMR family and community. So I thought for this video, I would show you an ASMR style survival kit. Now, it has always been a tradition in my family for when you are a child to always have a little survival kit with you. So this is actually my old survival kit from when I was younger. As you can see, it is quite dented. It's got a little dent there. Little dent. There. And it's got some wear and tear around the outside, but except from that, it's still in pretty good condition. So, in these survival kits, you would normally just have random bits and bobs, which I will show you. So on the tin it says, very handy bits and bobs. A tin for useful random things, or just stuff and fluff. I also just thought that not many people have made an ASMR video on survival kits, so I thought, why not? Maybe start a trend. Who knows? So, let's just get straight into this little box and what is inside. Now, I'm going to try and open this so it doesn't make lots of noise. Let's try anyway. So, it's quite hard to get open. I just try and shimmy it out. Just like that. That wasn't too loud. Just like that. And so now we have this little box full of different bits and bobs, or just stuff and fluff. So the first thing in this little survival kit is tissues. Now there is 1 and 2. 1, 2. So 1 and 2. And I'm just going to place this down here. So this is just your standard ordinary pencil. Nothing special about this one now. It is very small, which is useful because it means it fits in the box. The box. The survival kit. The ASMR survival kit. Again, nothing special about that. And to carry on with the pen theme, this is just a very, very teeny, as it's named here, scribble wibble. Scribble wibble. I'm not even joking, it literally says that. I don't know if that's showing up. Is it showing up? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But this is basically a really glittery pen. And so it shows up super easily on very different things, I suppose. Sparkly pen. Scribble wibble. Scribble wibble. Scribble wibble. Scribble wibble. Scribble wibble. Scribble wibble. I don't know why, but I just love finger fluttering. It's really tingly as well. Well, I think. I'm not sure what you people think. If there are any tingles, or triggers that you like or dislike, please tell me, as it is very useful for feedback on my videos, so I can make my videos absolutely incredibly perfect just for you. So the next thing in my box of magical survival things, it is very colourful. First of all, I've just noticed that. I will go with the chains just because they are super tingly. So I have two types of chains. I have this super long one, which is a really pretty rose gold colour. It's actually quite big. So this is a super pretty rose gold chain. I really love the crunchy sounds that chains make. I think it was the bangle and necklace ASMR video, which I did, where there was a chain-like necklace, and it made some super nice sounds. this is in here is because it's supposed to give you a sugar boost. And of course I put in a sugar-free version, but okay. I love Werther's Originals, they are so good. Imagine a lifetime supply of Werther's Originals. Now we're talking. So that is the Werther's Original. My next thing in this box, I am going to pick out the batteries. Again, I have no idea why. There are two of these batteries. Two. So they are both. What company? Duracell, of course. Who doesn't have Duracell batteries? Duracell run the longest. Please don't target me for that. It's probably a controversial topic, so we don't go there. Because ASMR is supposed to be relaxing, not controversial. If I can get my words right, that is. So these are just plain old batteries. And then there is also this one which says our log, RA log, something like that. But this is also just a Duracell Ultra Power, and this expires in 2024. You know what, I learned that today. Batteries have best before dates. Didn't know we were eating batteries now. Don't eat batteries, please do not. Next in my tingly survival box, I'm going to pick out. This is kind of cute, not gonna lie. So, this is a folding magnifier, which is times 10 magnification. Now this is super small. If I can get it open. There we go. Now I don't actually think, oh yeah, maybe you can see it. It's because I have a black background that it kind of just goes straight through, but this is a times 10 magnification mini magnifying glass. Because why not? So you can start a little fire in the sun, or just look at things really close. And my next thing is, oops, if I pick that up as well. This, now just by looking at it, you probably wouldn't get what it was, but this is actually a mini toothpaste. Now this is closed. This is the original product. I have not opened this. is, I'm presuming this is from an overnight airline, but this is absolutely tiny. Just look how small it is. That's crazy. That is so small. But like, I haven't opened this. This is the full product. It is tiny, 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 tiny. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I reckon Planet's ASMR would love this. She loves all of the kind of tiny things. So like when she does her doll's head ASMR, like a makeup ASMR, she always uses really small like doll products. But this is just the next level. This is so cute. Oh my goodness. And it says toothpaste on the front with a little, it's like a smiley face with a plane at the end. So adorable. And this just to protect it. My next two things actually. So this little matchbox, this ship matchbox, ship matchbox. And inside is a few things. First of all, a tiny little blue fridge magnet. This is super small, as you can see. I'm not going to put it in the microphone because it will probably stick to it, which will not be fun. So, a little magnet. I also have this little mint which is wrapped up in some foil. A little mint wrapped up in foil. A super big shiny coin. This is Elizabeth II, 2012, 60 years. What are these called? These coins are called something, but I've forgotten now. But it has a picture of the English Queen on. And yeah, this is the 60 years coin. I probably got it at school or something when I was little. And my final thing in the matchbox is this. Now this is an even smaller magnifying glass. Now, if you thought this one was small, just look at this one. This is tiny. This is absolutely tiny. As you can see, it is 100% real. It does work. But it is so small when you put your hand in front of the actual product. Wow, I love that. Super tiny. This can go with the mini toothpaste. There we go. Super tiny. And that is all for the matchbox. And my final product, my final object, which is in the Tingly Survival Kit, razor blade, and that is it for this little box. Now the reason I do have a razor blade is because it is super useful for when you're in the wild, or when I was younger, just playing in the woods or something, just in case you needed to start a fire and to like strip the kindling, and so it is just really useful. So that is all for my little survival kit ASMR video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, as that notifies me that you would like more videos just like this one. And if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe, as to become a part of our little ASMR community and family, which, if you didn't know already, we are growing tremendously fast, by the way, so make sure to